Woman from the Houston area can finally taste food again after losing her sense of taste from COVID-19.
She is still in awe that a chiropractor was the key to ending her miserable problem.
How is that?
So good.
Mariana Duque cherishes eating food now more than ever. Like millions of people, she lost her sense of taste from COVID-19. Month after month led to a year without taste. She'd given up hope of ever tasting food again. So had her doctors.
And I had to follow up and call them and be like, hey, even with all the medications that you guys put me on, with the CT scan, all of the rinsing my nose out, nothing's helped. And they're like, oh, well, they told me, they're like, there's nothing else we can do. Like, you just have to wait.
The last thing Mariana expected was to get help here at a chiropractor's office. She wasn't even here to help her senses. Her mother encouraged her to seek help at Prince Health and Wellness in the Woodlands for lower back pain. She admits she wasn't thrilled with the idea.
It's always scared me to get adjustments done. I always had an irrational fear. So I was like, I really don't want to do it. She's like, just go. Like, I'm not going to give you an option. Like, you have to go. I was like, okay.
Mariana is now relieved about her mom's advice. Not only does her back feel better, she says one treatment led to her dream come true. She can finally taste again. Dr. Ashley Prince has now witnessed the same reaction with at least a dozen of her patients.
Yeah, it's so amazing. So we've heard from a lot of other chiropractors in the community that they've been having this response, people getting their taste and their smell back after an adjustment. And we learned it in school, that the cranial nerves, the nervous system controls everything. With an atlas adjustment, with adjusting the first bone in the neck, we can see amazing things, vision come back, hearing come back. But I never thought in a million years that I would be seeing so many patients get their taste and smell back. It's incredible.
So what is going on with it? Is there any way to describe physically what's happening?
Yes. So basically, you have 12 sets of cranial nerves that exit the brainstem, and they supply, the head, the face, the shoulders. And so basically, when I'm delivering an adjustment to the upper cervical portion of the neck, the first bone in the neck, that triggers a response to the cranial nerves.
That adjustment involves a device called an arthostem.
So this is the tool that I use to adjust the upper part of the neck right here underneath the ear. And we simply just place it here, press the button, and it delivers a small, tiny little force. I use this to adjust infants. And it basically sends a force to the first bone in the neck, which affects the brainstem, the cranial nerves, and the taste and smell centers of the brain.
What are you enjoying most now?
Just getting back to my regular favorite foods, because I actually did have to give up a lot of my favorite foods because it didn't taste the same. So just lost what I really enjoyed.
But not anymore. And Dr. Prince's other patients share similar sentiments.
Most of them cry because it's just incredible. It's usually so quick that within a few hours they're experiencing this change. And really the only thing that they can equate it to is the adjustment, because nothing else has changed.
Just unbelievable, isn't it? I was so surprised when I found out about this. Now, doctors say most people do get their smell and taste back within about a month from the coronavirus without treatment.